I want to day trade stocks, something I've never done in my life, but I've always wanted to do. So Jay's program for me is like a roadmap. If I want to get across the country, it's best that I have a plan and I know where I'm going. And if I just learn the steps one at a time and be patient with myself, it's been successful and it's worked. It takes patience, it takes tolerance, focus, and I've got to be able to laugh at myself a little bit. I'll spend 2.5, 3 hours at the computer, and by then I'm pretty much done. I've either hit my revenue goal, which for me is generally $700 to $1,000 a day. If I hit it, I'm done. If I don't hit it, it's okay. I've got tomorrow. You know, the thing is, if I didn't make my money today, if I didn't make my goal today, it's all right, because I protected my assets, I protected my money, I didn't waste them. And that's like making money too, to me. If I'm able to protect my assets and keep my money in a safe account where it belongs, and it's not sitting out there in the stock market to be, who knows what's going to happen by tomorrow, that's a good feeling, and I like that feeling. The system reduces risk by giving me guidance from Jay, who has done this a lot longer than I have. And unfortunately, you know, Jay, I'm sorry you did, but you made mistakes and you it didn't work out for you. But you were willing to share those things with me, and they're so valuable for me to know what works and what doesn't work, what experience has shown and what experience has not shown. I can learn something every day about what I'm looking at and what I'm doing. I've got to keep an open mind to that this thing isn't set in stone. It doesn't, the rules kind of stay the same, but what happens day to day is different. So the risk was reduced by someone else's experience, and that's important. I would imagine anybody could do it. If I just take one thing at a time, as outlined, and don't put my stupid ideas into it, that I think this might work better than what I heard. Because I've learned from experience that also, that if I just bend the rules a little bit, if I just kind of do it my way, maybe it'll work better. And it hasn't turned out in a positive way that way. So that direction, I can't say that's worked real well for me. But when I stick to the rules that are outlined, if I stick to the guidelines, if I do what I'm supposed to do, it works. You know, there's a lot more learning to do, and there's a lot more money to be made, hopefully, and I'm sure there is. I'm certain of it. The experience has shown me so far that it works, and it's going to continue to work. Unless the sky falls or something, you know, weird happens by tomorrow that the stock market no longer exists, I'm going to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning again, and I'm going to do it again tomorrow.
Investing in securities involves risk, including the risk of loss. Investors may make or lose money. Past performance is no guarantee of future results, and no one can guarantee what the market is going to do from day to day or minute to minute.